In the ever-changing landscape of celebrity relationships, the captivating and puzzling saga of rapper Blueface and Chrisean continues to enthrall the public. Their tumultuous relationship, characterized by a roller coaster of emotions, public disputes, and controversial moments, has become a subject of intense discussion and speculation. This ongoing saga encapsulates the blend of love, deception, and what many suspect to be calculated publicity stunts, making it a quintessential example of modern celebrity romance in the era of social media. Blueface, renowned for his unique style and chart-topping tracks, and Chrisean, an emerging star in her own right, have been involved in a relationship that has persistently been under the media microscope. Their interactions, often played out on social media platforms, offer an unfiltered glimpse into the highs and lows of their connection. Recently, there has been a disclosure by Chrisean that she and Blueface were in bed together shortly after she gave birth to their son. However, Blueface strongly disagrees with this statement. He claims that Chrisean is lying and even accuses her of blackmailing Jaden. The situation has become even more intense with allegations of Jaden following her and expressing a desire for another child. It begs the question, who is truly at fault here, Blueface or Chrisean? It's worth noting that Chrisean was the one who initially refused to let Blueface into her delivery room because she was done with him. So, why did she end up getting involved with him again just 6 weeks after giving birth? The story continues to unfold, and the most shocking part may not even be the suggestion of intimacy between Chrisean and Blueface. It appears that they may have shared the same night together when Blueface and his fiancée, Jaden Alexis, participated in an interview with Jason Lee. Upon hearing Chrisean's revelation, both Lee and the rest of us were taken aback. Lee inquired about their intimate encounter, initially leaving Chrisean bewildered. However, upon repetition of the question, she admitted that they did not take precautions. Lee then proceeded to ask a more direct question to confirm whether Blueface had neglected protective measures. He also inquired about Chrisean's course of action in the event of a potential second pregnancy. Let us recall that Chrisean hinted at the possibility of being pregnant with her second child. Does this provide confirmation to the claim that Blueface could potentially be the father of this second child? In a surprising turn of events, Chrisean revealed even more about her relationship with Blueface. Not only did she mention that he pursued her while engaged to Jaden Alexis, but she also acknowledged that their relationship was far from healthy. Describing their union as toxic, Chrisean disclosed that Blueface desired a submissive partner, a role she couldn't fulfill. Despite her loyalty and adorned tattoos dedicated to him, Chrisean experienced betrayal for the first time with him. She endured mistreatment, some of which was captured on camera and shared publicly. Shockingly, Chrisean also claimed that Blueface allegedly took money from her bookings and other work commitments. Through her words, it becomes apparent that this relationship was far from what it seemed. During the discussion about the alleged exploitation, Chrisean confessed that it took her a while to realize. She claimed that Blueface has taken over $2 million in cash from her. Astonishingly, even after revealing all these details about Blueface, they still slept together just weeks after she gave birth to their son. Honestly, at this point, I am inclined to view her as complicit in the problem due to her consistent return to the situation. Blueface pays no attention to anything Chrisean has to say. He firmly believes that she is fixated on him, despite never having set foot inside her house. To challenge her claims, he asks for any evidence, be it a photograph or video, other than the staged phone call. Speaking of that call, in case you missed it, Chrisean leaked a conversation where she professed her love and desire to be with him. However, Blueface remains skeptical and maintains that he has no involvement with her, urging her to stop her peculiar behavior. Blueface also questions the authenticity of the phone call, suggesting it may not be as recent as Chrisean claims. He clarifies that it could date back to September, when he visited Maryland to see his newborn son. Furthermore, he responds to various allegations, emphasizing how falsehoods tend to gain more traction than the truth due to their sensational nature. He points out the contradiction of openly admitting to manipulating someone to achieve personal goals, only to play the victim when those objectives are realized. Such a stance is inherently contradictory. He went on to draw a parallel between the situation and a robbery, where both parties end up pointing fingers at each other. He clarified that all individuals involved were mature adults who were fully aware of their actions and willingly took part in the events. No one denied their involvement, so pretending to be naive or playing the victim doesn't hold up. And that wasn't the end of Blueface's explanation. He also addressed an incident in Miami involving Chrisean, noting that she relentlessly pursued him by booking a room at the same hotel where he was staying, knowing that he frequented the Fontainebleau. According to Blueface, when Chrisean found out he was at a party, she arranged to be in the section adjacent to his. When he declined her presence, she became emotional, retreated to the bathroom, and left her pendant behind. Blueface didn't hesitate to address Chrisean's new acquaintance, Lil Mabu. In a separate post, he made reference to Lil Mabu, playfully suggesting that Lil Mabu's accomplishments be added to his own resume. Blueface also questioned the frequency of Lil Mabu's partner's messages, hinting at a potentially tumultuous situation. To emphasize his point, Blueface shared screenshots of a conversation with Chrisean, implying that she was still waiting for him. Moreover, he hinted at Chrisean's interest in having another child with him, expressing his perplexity at the notion of desiring another child with someone he is not currently involved with. This observation alludes to the existence of underlying issues. Currently, it is quite challenging to ascertain the veracity of the situation. Chrisean contradicted Blueface's claims by asserting that he was the one initiating contact with her. In addition to her revelations during the interview, Chrisean recently disclosed that Blueface went through her phone, selectively deleting incriminating content, including a jointly recorded video. She mentioned that Blueface frequently contacts her, expressing distress over Mabu, although it remains unclear who initiates these calls. However, it is evident that they have been in communication since Chrisean gave birth. This particular circumstance raises intriguing questions regarding the dynamics of their relationship. When it comes to Jaden, it's no surprise that Chrisean believes Blueface's proposal to Jaden Alexis was nothing more than a publicity stunt. Chrisean took to Instagram Live to express her doubts about the authenticity of the proposal, implying it was staged. In her words, "I don't engage in trolling. I present evidence and speak the truth. There's something else I could mention, but it's unnecessary because, well, you already know. If I'm not responding, it's because that's just absurd. Honestly, let me be frank, I think the whole engagement was likely a publicity stunt." Blueface denied Chrisean's claims that the engagement was a publicity stunt. He clarified that ever since he got engaged, his exes, including Chrisean, have been in turmoil. Emphasizing the genuineness of his proposal to Jaden, he asserted, "Jaden is the only woman I would propose to. This isn't for publicity. Why would I marry someone just for attention? That doesn't make any sense." The online community is currently divided over Chrisean's alleged obsession with Blueface. Reports suggest that Chrisean confronted Jaden and even publicly mentioned the possibility of a fight, leading some to perceive her as a potential stalker who refuses to move on. However, supporters of Team Rock argue that Blueface is the one initiating contact with her. They align with Chrisean's claim that Blueface's engagement to Jaden was merely a publicity stunt. Chrisean's fans have pointed out that her interest lies not in Blueface himself, but in safeguarding her financial stability. It is highly likely that she is correct in doing so, especially when dealing with someone like Blueface, who has a tendency to seek attention and money, as evidenced by his provocative act of posting a picture of his son. In this modern era, it is clear that controversies are often exploited for personal gain. As the saga unfolds, the truth remains elusive, and the intricate web of accusations, counter-accusations, and public statements fosters an atmosphere of uncertainty. The ongoing drama surrounding Chrisean and Blueface serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities inherent in personal relationships, particularly when played out on a public stage. The ongoing saga of Blueface and Chrisean continues to captivate their fans and the media, with each new development eagerly followed. The nature of their relationship, whether it is a genuine love story, a series of unfortunate events, or a well-orchestrated publicity stunt, remains a subject of debate. However, what remains crystal clear is that their story serves as a vivid illustration of the complexities that arise in celebrity relationships in the era of social media. It reflects the ever-evolving dynamics of privacy, publicity, and personal authenticity. As the world watches, the saga of Blueface and Chrisean unfolds as a compelling narrative encompassing love, deceit, and the relentless pursuit of fame. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that Blueface and Chrisean's relationship is genuine? Do you think their story has been a well-orchestrated publicity stunt? How does this situation reflect the ever-evolving dynamics of privacy, publicity, and personal authenticity in our era? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you ever need to satisfy your gossip cravings or simply want to know what to anticipate from your favorite stars and movie series, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And remember, I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video.